The Story of the Late Mr. Elvesham by H. G. Wells. Narrated by Rayner Bourton. I set this story down, not expecting it will be believed, but, if possible, to prepare a way of escape for the next victim. He, perhaps, may profit by my misfortune. My own case, I know, is hopeless, and I am now in some measure prepared to meet my fate. My name is Herbert George H. I was born at Trentham in Staffordshire, my father being employed in the gardens there. I lost my mother when I was 3 years old, and my father when I was 5. My uncle, George Eden, then adopting me as his own son. He was a single man, self-educated and well known in Birmingham as an enterprising journalist. He educated me generously, fired my ambition to succeed in the world, and at his death, which happened 4 years ago, left me his entire fortune, a matter of about £500, after all outgoing charges were paid. I was then 18. He advised me, in his will, to expend the money in completing my education. I had already chosen the profession of medicine, and through his posthumous generosity and my good fortune in a scholarship competition, I became a medical student at University College, London. At the time of being of my story, I lodged at 11A University Street in a little upper room, very shabbily furnished and draughty, overlooking the back of Schoolbread's premises. I used this little room both to live in and sleep in, because I was anxious to eke out my means to the very last shillingsworth. I was taking a pair of shoes to be mended at a shop in the Tottenham Court Road when I first encountered the little old man with the yellow face, with whom my life has now become so inextricably entangled. He was standing on the curb and staring at the number on the door in a doubtful way as I opened it. His eyes, they were dull grey eyes and reddish under the rims, fell to my face, and his countenance immediately assumed an expression of corrugated amiability. "You come," he said, "apt to the moment. I had forgotten the number of your house. How do you do, Mr. Eden?" I was a little astonished at his familiar address, for I had never set eyes on the man before. I was a little...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?